The safety and wellbeing of students and staff is a key priority for Catholic Education Western Australia.
Critical and emergency incident forms are a key tool that are used to report incidents to the Department of Education Services. This is a requirement under our system agreement.
It informs the Department of Education Services how incidents are managed at the school level, with a focus on providing a flourishing learning environment for students.
What is a critical incident? There are 5 key areas that define what a critical incident is. The first is circumstances that pose a critical risk to the health, safety or well-being of one or more students or staff. For example, if a student breaks a leg and emergency services are called.
If you discover asbestos in your school buildings or grounds, or if there is a notifiable disease, for example chickenpox, prevalent in your school community.
The second category are circumstances that require school closure, lockdown or a reduction in the number of staff or students attending the school. For example, if there is a natural disaster such as a bushfire or cyclone, or where there are significant water, electrical or gas faults.
The third area involves death or life-threatening injury to a student or staff member at school or through a school-based activity or circumstance. This includes things like sports carnivals, school camps and excursion.
The fourth type of incident report is where you receive an allegation of child abuse, including but not limited to sexual abuse against a student by a staff member, another student or any other person, whether that is something that's occurred recently or in the past. Anytime you make a mandatory report, you will also be required to file a critical incident form.
The fifth category relates to where you issue a formal warning or cease the employment of a staff member for breach of code of conduct related to grooming behaviour.
So how do you report a critical and emergency incident? The first step is to report the incident at the school level, following the school's relevant policies and procedures. The second step is to contact your employment and community relations consultant as soon as possible so that the critical and emergency incident report can be completed and sent to the Department of Education Services within 48 hours of the incident occurring.
When you contact your consultant, you should make sure that you have either completed the form yourself or let the consultant know that you would like them to complete the form on your behalf.
What happens next? The Critical and Emergency Incident Report will be signed by the Executive Director for Catholic Education Western Australia and then lodged with the Department of Education Services. You will be sent a copy of the completed and lodged form for your records.
This form should be filed alongside any other records you have of the incident and how you managed it at a school level, including any reviews of policies or procedures that took place after the incident occurred. If you're unsure whether an incident at your school should be deemed a critical and emergency incident, please contact your consultant in the Employment and Community Relations team for advice. Please join the Employment and Community Relations team in discussing critical and emergency incidents at the Leaders Forum on the 1st of August.